Okay, folks, so there's a big fight in the Wuthering Waves community between people that are finding the game a little bit too grindy, perhaps not casual enough, and people who disagree with them. So today we're going to figure out who's right and should Kuro listen. We're going to do it in 5 minutes or less. Let's get started. So if you're not already familiar, this gentleman is You Two Can't See Me. He made a video about abandoning Wuthering Waves for Zenless Zone Zero. This video is actually Connor's thoughts. Connor's a great content creator I'm subscribed to. You should be too. Go ahead and check out either of their two videos for more context. Obviously, I'm not going to show too much if I want to solve this in 5 minutes. So I'll give you the TLDR. The game takes a little too long for You Two Can't See Me, for his personal life, his personal situation. The game takes too long, and it doesn't reward him enough for the time that he feels he puts in. Connor disagrees. I disagree. Connor's comment section disagrees. You Two Can't See Me's comment section also disagrees. So what's the fight? He's obviously wrong, but he's right, and that's the problem. And Kuro should listen to him. And it's in Connor's best interest, my best interest, this comment section's best interest, and most importantly, Kuro's best interest, that they listen to him. And I'm going to explain why. Because Kuro is trying to satisfy the game for 30 million people. And believe it or not, all of those people aren't the same. They're not all going to have the same anecdotal experience. They're not going to have the same capability. They're not going to have the same desire. They just like something about the game and are willing to play it. So when do you start to gatekeep people and basically ignore what issues they might have with the game? Well, let's imagine you go to a restaurant with a friend of yours. And at this restaurant, they sell burgers. Now, you love the burger the way it comes, with slathered in mayonnaise. Your friend hates the mayonnaise, so they ask, let me get the burger with no mayo. Now, it's good that the restaurant says, nope, we refuse to serve our burger any way besides with mayonnaise. You should eat it the way your friend eats it, because that's the way the burger should be eaten. That's what it is arguing about, something that doesn't change the core, and it won't change the way that you experience your burger with mayonnaise, just because the restaurant provides some people the burger without mayonnaise. However, if your friend says, you guys shouldn't serve meat here, he obviously should find another place to go, right? Hopefully that's obvious. So most of the time, applying it to the game, the things that people are asking for that we don't necessarily want, satisfying those people is not going to change our game experience. For example, if they had auto clear, sweep tickets, an expedition mode that allows us to send out our characters and farm echoes on the map without playing the game, all those things are going to make the game appeal more to anyone who has a hefty schedule or is a casual player, but it's not going to change the game for anyone who's just not like that. So for a game that wants 30 million players to play every single day, to keep up with every single patch, it's absolutely ideal for that game to make sure that keeping up with it is so easy that anybody can do it. It's always going to be worthwhile to play the game the way I play, the way Connor might play, the way most people who can really dig into the game will play. But having it in the background that, yeah, if my life changes, I can still keep up with this game, not only is that good for Kuro, it's good for us, because our lives do change. There's been plenty of times where I get home and I regret the fact that I have to log into 1 to 2 to 3 gacha games, because I have a real life, and when things happen, it kind of looks bad to sit down and play a game when certain things are going on, no matter how many minutes you're spending on it. So it's absolutely advantageous, especially for a mobile game, to have you be able to do it entirely in a mobile and almost automatic way. So how specifically can Wuthering Waves do this to save the game for You Two Can't See Me and players like him without breaking the game for Connor, me, and everybody else? We'll talk about that specifically in the next video. See you then.